Hello, my name is Danny Campbell. I boxed 15 years of my life. I had numerous amateur titles and I boxed 5 years as a professional. I had a professional record of 15-1. As a referee, I've refereed thousands of pro fights, including heavyweight championships of the world on HBO. Before suffering a career-ending knee injury in the ring, then I turned to ring announcing and promoting fights all over the country. I've been involved in the sport of boxing for 37 years of my life. I've had the opportunity to experience lots of trainers and different coaches along the way. Today I'm going to share with you the aspect of boxing which I consider the most important, your defensive skills and techniques of defensive boxing. Right now we're going to talk about the importance of safety. We're going to talk about supervision. I think it's very important that when you're working defense, you need a trainer with you at all time for two reasons. One, to keep the action from getting too spirited, and second, to keep reminding the fighter to keep thinking. When you're working as a defensive fighter, you got to constantly be thinking about what you're doing. Right now, I'm going to show you some of the equipment that we use when we're working defense. First and foremost, I think the fighter should wear his mouthpiece. A fighter, when he trains, should have this mouthpiece in from the time he starts shadow boxing to the time he takes a shower. He's got to get comfortable with this mouthpiece. Second and foremost, I'm going to introduce my protege, Greg Sheffer. Greg is new to the boxing game. He's been boxing now about 6 weeks. We put some professional boxing gloves, title boxing gloves, 10 ounce. I prefer my fighters to wear these when they're working defense, because this is what they use when they're in the ring. I want it to be as close to live action as possible. Right now, I'm going to put the mouthpiece, I insert the mouthpiece in his mouth. I've got Greg that feels good and comfortable. I've got him in equipped, and we're going to work on how to defense against the left jab. But before we start that, there's a couple things I want to show you. What I really think is the most important thing about the fundamentals of boxing is your stance. Greg gets in a stance. As you know, he's a right-handed fighter, so he's obviously got his right leg in back. He's got his left leg up front. He's on the balls of his feet, gives him good mobility, and he's got a little bounce to him. Right now, I have my fighter bend straight down, Greg. I want you to bend down. That way he can see if his balance is good. Go down. Stay there. If he's there like that, and if I can push him off balance, he needs to then rearrange his stance a little bit. Now go down. Now there you go. Now he's fighting me, holding me back from pushing him. That's the most important part. Then I put my fighter in a peekaboo style. That's with both hands on the cheekbones, elbows in, relaxed position. Very important when you're working defense that you're not tight. If you're tight, your opponent's going to be able to draw you off bounds, out of bounds, offsides, make you commit, and then he's going to counterpunch. So as long as you're relaxed, you're not reacting when he does something. I'll make sure that he's relaxed through here, his elbows in tight against his ribs, and he's protected there. There's no way I could possibly hit him. Right to there, right to there. If I go to the midsection, he just brings that elbow in. If I try to come around the top, he's got me there, he's got me there. And if I try to throw a jab, he's going to be able to parry that jab, which I'm going to show him how to do right now. When I'm working on the left jab, I have my fighter drop his left hand and rely solely on blocking the left jab. What I like to work with as a trainer are these catch and throw mitts by Title. Excellent for trainers that are going to be active, and I think the only way you can teach defense is by getting in there and working your fighter. Remember, defensive moves are like offensive moves. They're moves that you don't think about, you just react. The more you do it, everything is repetitious, so the more repetition you do, the quicker it becomes set in your mind. If you have to think about defense, chances are you're going to get hit. So what I start with is the left jab. He's got his stance, he's got his weight proportioned right. Now as I throw that left jab, I want him to come right in front of his chin and catch it as if it was a baseball coming, and he had a baseball glove and going to catch that right in front of his chin. I always start everything half speed. Let's work on the catch this left jab. Catch it. Now I want you to throw a left jab at me. I'm going to show you exactly how to stop it. Throw it. Stop it. I want you to put it up there and stop it. Throw it. Throw it with a little intensity. If I let it go, now try to hit me right there in the chin. You can catch that jab right there. Don't get in the habit of going over here, because if you go too far, you got to bring your hand back. The key is, if he feints me, and you feint a jab at me, and I accidentally go for it, I can still put my hand back before he can throw that punch. So now, put your left hand down. As a beginner, I'm going to show him how to catch that jab. Ready? Half speed. Beautiful. Now come into it a little bit. And if I feint, see how he went down? That's why he's tight. Relax. Catch it. You have plenty of confidence because you can see it coming. As a fighter, as a defensive fighter, you watch your opponent right through here. Never look in your fighter's eyes. Look at his hands. That's what he's going to hit you with. So keep your eyes on the target here. Now he sees it. You can see his eyes are focused. He sees it. Even though he did that, he didn't go. He's still a little tight. Practice being, there you go. Now I speed it up. I speed it up. He can catch it. Come to it a little bit. Don't be afraid to come to it. Beautiful. Beautiful job. See how he turns it right back? He catches it and gets it right back. If I feint, he does it, he right back. Beautiful job. That's the correct way to practice catching a left jab. You parry it. You catch it. There's a difference. I'm going to show you how to parry in a second, but right now, we're working on catching that left jab. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. As a trainer, do that for one solid round. Keep your fighter doing that every night till he gets comfortable doing it. Now we're going to work on parrying a jab. To parry a jab means you're going to push it out of the way. Usually you parry if you're wanting to counterpunch. Throw a jab at me. If I was parrying, instead of catching it, I'm pushing that punch down, and I'm going to throw a punch afterwards. There's a difference. Catching the punch, you throw the jab. I'm thinking strictly defense, throw it. Now I'm going to parry a punch, and I'm going to counterpunch it. That's parrying. One more time. Push it off to the side. Now I'm going to have Greg attempt to parry this jab. Put your hand down. Push it out of the way. There you go. Push it out of the way. There you go. Parry it. There you go. Now, if he wanted to, when he parries it, get your hand up here, halfway down. You parry, jab. That's right. That's exactly what you want your fighter to do. A lot of times you see fighters carrying their left hand low. It's for a reason. They're wanting their opponent to throw a punch at them because they're either going to catch a punch, they're going to parry it, or they're going to slip it. That's the correct way how to defend the jab. Okay, we've talked about defending the left jab. We kind of how to catch the jab, parry the jab, slip to the left, slip to the right. Now I'm going to show Greg how to block the right hand. Several ways to block a right hand. You can catch a right hand with your hand. You can slip inside a right hand. You can go to a right hand, make it miss. You can catch a right hand with your shoulder, or you can spin off a right hand. We're going to work on all those drills right now. First and foremost, I want you to catch the right hand. Keep this hand down. Anytime I'm teaching defense, I eliminate my fighter as if he's damaged in the fight and he has to rely on one hand, one side of his body to work. That will make him a better fighter. As I throw a right hand, I'm going to let you throw one at me first. I want you to throw a right hand. But throw it at my chin like you're trying to hit me. Throw it. Throw it. I'm catching that right hand just like I did the jab. I'm catching it. And at the same time, I'm looking to see if he's throwing the proper right hand. I'm seeing if he's telegraphing it, making any mistakes. In fact, I can catch the right hand, throw it. Just by seeing it out of the corner of my eye, I can catch it. Throw me at the chin. Actually try to hit me. That's right. Now we're going to work on catching the right hand with the shoulder. This is a very risky and great move, great defensive move. You see a lot of Philadelphia fighters, East Coast fighters, fight with their shoulders. They use their shoulders as a defense. If you get caught with your hands out of position or you see you're going to get hit, it's a lot quicker and easier to put your shoulder up to your chin area, this area from your tip of your chin to your jaw, and protect that with your shoulder. Let the punch hit your shoulder, glance off the top of your head, and you'll be a lot safer. Throw a right hand, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Throw it at my chin. If I let you hit me in the chin, throw it. I pick that shoulder up, turn into it, use my shoulder just as a defensive. Got my right hand relaxed, throw it. And I just use my chin. I can even stand there. I don't even have to turn away from it. I just use my shoulder as protection. Remember, the fighter is always trying to hit you in the chin to hurt you. So that's the area you want to protect. Now I'm going to have Greg turn to your left. No, I'm sorry. Your left out front. Hand down, hand down. I'm going to make him catch this right hand. You can put your right hand up, excuse me, right there, and catch the right hand, half speed. Bring your shoulder right to your chin, just like that. There you go. Now make sure, because I'm going to throw it right at your chin. As you see, he's getting more comfortable. I'm half speed. This is the way you train your fighter, over and over. And as he gets better, now what Greg's starting to do is turn away. I don't want him to turn away. I want you to stand right there, pick your shoulder up, and just let it glance off. He's got to get it up. You saw there he didn't get it up in time and it hit his head. If I'm throwing it at his chin, that shoulder will bounce it right off. Now he's pulling away. I want my fighter always to be in position to punch, so I want him to turn into it. Come into it. There you go. Then as he gets better at that, I start throwing it faster. He's looking, he sees it coming. You got to be ready. Every once in a while, as a trainer, I'll feint, see what my fighter does, feint, then throw it. Let him see what he's going to see in a fight. That's the proper way to teach him, give him the confidence to stand there and block punches with his shoulders. Okay, so far we've learned it against the right hand. We've caught the right hand. We block it with the shoulder. Now I'm going to teach you a defensive move that's very critical. Sometimes during the course of the fight, you're going to get caught with your hands down. You're going to see a right hand coming. It's too late to parry it. It's too late to pick your shoulder up. You've got one move you can make, and that's to roll under the punch. I'm going to let that right hand come. I'm going to take my head. I'm going to roll it down my chin, down to my neck, my chest area. I'm going to roll under and come right back up. I want that punch to skim my ear so I can roll right under it and come up. Leaves me in position to counterpunch. All right, if Greg throws a right hand, I'm going to practice. Do it again. I'm going to do it at half speed so we can see what's happening. I'm going to practice coming up right on as close as I can to his glove. If I go too far out here, it's going to take me too long to get back in position to hit him. So what I want to do is come right up on the right side of the glove. I'm going to have my fighter practice that. He's going to stand there, and in slow motion, you're going to take your head and you're going to roll it right around and come up. Once again, as you roll it, perfect. You want to come up as close to that glove as you can. Even let your ear skim the inside of my glove. Now, keep your eyes focused on your opponent. You got to do it faster. You got to roll your, that's right. You got to roll your head under it. Get 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 under it. Bend your knees a little bit. Bend up, roll under it. That's it. Roll your head. Roll under it. Roll your head. Try that. That's what I want you to do. Do it again. Here comes the right hand. There you go. There you go. Roll under it. Roll under it. No, you're not rolling. What he's doing is dipping his head and stopping. He's got to roll. Throw that right hand. You got to roll under it. You got to roll under it. Come right back up. That's what you want to do. You want to practice that with your fighter. Do it again. Roll. Roll that head. Come right back up. Wait till you see it coming. What he's doing is going down and taking his eyes off. Wait till you see it. Roll under it. Come right back up. Roll that head. When you make the defensive move, make it quick. Boom. Roll. Don't down here and stop. Come up. It's going to be one solid move. There you go. Come on. Roll it. There you go. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. That's a good job. I would work on him on this round after round after round till he perfected it at a better rate, better speed. Okay, we've worked all these defensive moves. I spend at least one round a night on each move. Sometimes in a fight, you're in with your opponent, things don't go as planned. I don't have time to parry the punch. I don't have time to catch the punch. I can't roll under the punch, I'm out of position. I can't block with my shoulder. Last but not least, if I look up and the punch is right about here, traveling, getting ready to hit me, this is your last safety defensive move you can make without getting hit. It's to roll with a punch. I know I'm going to get hit. I'm going to let the punch land, and I'm going to spin it off. What it's going to do is, as an offensive fighter, I see his chin. I'm throwing a punch to land right there. If he rolls with that, as I throw it, my hand, I lose all my power. Because my power is, I'm planning on catching him right there on the spot. If he rolls that punch, for instance, if you throw that right hand, throw it. I gotta spin that head, but I have to get it right back to my target. So just for the instant, if I know that I'm out of position, I'm like this, and he's gonna hit me with that right hand, my last defensive move, throw it, throw it. Even try to get it to where he times it so that when the punch comes, you don't, and he turns that punch over, you don't spin your head until it touches your face and you take the impact. If you do it beforehand, he'll see it. So as that punch is coming, not all the way, right back. That's right, you see it? When you see it coming, once again, throw that right hand. I make my fighter work it over and over and over. That's your last defensive move. That's for only if you're hurt, you see the punch coming, you have no other defense, you spin off the punch. Now we've talked about how to block the defense, the left jab, Greg. We've talked about blocking the right hand, slipping the right hand, rolling the right hand. One punch you got to really protect yourself is against the left hook. You hear about a lot of people who are left hook dominant. If you're fighting someone who's left hook dominant, you got to know what to do with it. The best way to kill a left hook is to go to the left hook. Very risky thing to do, very scary thing to do, but once you learn to go into it and smother it, it's a very good defensive tool. If I'm fighting Greg, he's got his hands up in the peekaboo style. If I'm a hooker, I'm usually setting my hook up with body shots, and then I'm coming to the head with the hooks. I'm trying to hook. Now what he's doing right there is catching it with, this is a defensive move, amateur defensive move that you can catch the punch on your glove. It doesn't hurt you, but it gives you the effect. It turns you off balance. Plus, it looks like to the judges that or the crowd that you're getting hit. When in reality, you're not getting hurt, but you are taking the shot and taking the blunt of the blow. What I'm going to teach Greg to do, that's one way to block the left hook. A better way to block the left hook is to dip down underneath the left hook. And the way you do that, anytime a fighter's taught how to box, they're taught 3 basic punches. They're taught a left jab, right hand, left hook. They're always taught, and this is the way it's taught, always throw the left hook after your right hand. So if you're in there boxing with a guy and you feel the right hand come, know in your mind, anticipate that left hook's coming behind it. That's the way he's been programmed. So what I'm going to do with Greg is I throw a right hand to the body. He, without even seeing the left hook, he knows it's coming. He dips under it and comes right straight back up. It's a very quick dip up, dip up. Once again, you want it to be a real quick move to where it goes right as you dip, right on the top of your head, comes right up, and he is in position, therefore, to counter me with a straight right hand over the top, or he could hit me to the body. My body's exposed. The key to also, another thing, a left hooker is notorious for doubling up on his hook. So if he comes inside, he's got you positioned, and he throws a hook to the body and a hook to the head. Once you feel that hook to the body, you know he's coming to the head. So you need to go ahead and start your dip under it and come right back up. If I don't throw the second hook, dip, he's still in good position. He's still making his defensive move. I want you to practice on dip underneath that hook. Dip, dip, okay, come up faster, dip, dip, dip. Now right now he's going a little bit too low. Don't go as low. Come up faster. Notice his footwork. Stand right there. Get down. Come up. There you go. It's getting better. His balance is good. If I go to push him off balance, he's in good defensive position. That's getting under the hook. Now we talked about killing the left hook by going to it. A hooker, in order to effectively hook you right, he's got to get his feet positioned where he's got his right foot up and he can swing his left side of the body to hook. Best thing as a defense fighter is to go right into that left hook. Take your right leg, step right in past my right leg. and kill my left hook. And as a fighter would, if you throw a left hook, and I come to it, I'm killing that left hook. My right hand has to stay up high, my elbow has to stay in, and you just step over to your right to kill that left hook. Go ahead and throw a hook. I kill that hook. Now I want you to practice stepping right to my right foot. There you go. If I go to the head, step. He catches my punch before it gets there, and he's stopping it. Now what I would teach my fighter to do next is a pivot move. You step over, instead of stepping back like he was, back, he's gonna pivot. He's gonna step over, and you're gonna pivot that way. Beautiful. I want you to practice it. There you go. Now he's made me, as an offensive fighter, stop and have to turn. Anytime you can make your offensive fighter do things that he doesn't want to do, you're winning the battle. Once again, I'm gonna have him step, kill it, beautiful. Gotta be quicker now. There you go, spin. There you go. He makes me turn as an offensive fighter, gives him control of the fight. Last but not least, we're going to talk about defense against the uppercut. The uppercut is the most deadliest punch in boxing. Reason why you don't see it coming. It comes from underneath. Usually it's out of your perspective, your zone that you're looking at, and you don't see it coming, and it's a very effective punch. There are ways to defense against an uppercut. Usually, you know an uppercut's coming, especially if a guy slips inside your left jab, he's in here. One of the most deadliest punches when he's inside is to shoot the uppercut at you. Well, the way to block that is the same way you blocked the jab. Only, it's not coming up high, you're gonna block it right here. You're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna catch it right here in front of right like that. You're gonna catch it and get right back, because I'm gonna come, but you don't wanna come down. You wanna catch it right here. Throw an uppercut. Well, let's not do that. Let me throw uppercuts at you. There you go. Now he's catching it, he's staying right where he's at. He's seeing it. The thing I don't want him to do is to reach too far. I feint. Sometimes your fighter gets tight. He reaches like this. You've committed yourself. You got to catch everything right here. If he doesn't throw it, it's no big deal. If I throw a right uppercut, he's catching it. See? Either hand, he's catching it. Keeps his head stiff. Catch it. Stop it. That's it. Beautiful. That's how you block an uppercut coming that way. Another way to block the uppercut is obviously to slip your head, as we did with the jab. Slip it that way, that's right. There you go. There you go, make them come to me. You're pulling back, I want you right here next to me, there you go. Usually uppercuts are when you're in close. Your opponent's throwing uppercuts. Now catch a couple of them. That's right, we're in close. He's seeing it, you can catch it either hand. You can catch it with the left hand. Catch the right with the right, left with the left. I got my fighter working. I throw some body shots, make sure he's blocking body shots. That's about the only thing you can do with an uppercut. Remember, if all else fails, use your legs, get out of the way. Okay, Greg, right now I want to work with you on how to block body shots. See body shots coming, very simple move. Your hands are in your peekaboo style. Now, as a body puncher, with your hands up like that, either I'm going to try to come down, I'm either going to drop and throw a straight punch to your body. You can use either elbow. I prefer to go in, never go away from a punch. Come right to it. Use your elbow, you see it coming. You see me down, you're throwing it, use your elbow. That's it, block it. That's it, come right to it. If a hook, come the other way. Come right to it. See how he just brings his elbows in is what I'm looking for. Now fighters, a lot of times you'll see them loop punches, trying to get you to open those elbows up. The correct way is just take your elbow, drop it down. That's it, not very far. You notice he doesn't take his hand away from his jaw. He doesn't want one of these, so he's protecting himself. And I'll just throw punches, looping punches at my fighter all night long. Getting him used to blocking. See it? Block it. See it? Come to it. Turn into it. That's it. Beautiful. Now that's the way to block body shots. All right, we've talked about defensive skills and techniques in boxing. I want you to remember one thing. I always think your best defense is an offense. But if you watch a fight, 2/3 of the fight is fought in a defensive posture, 1/3 is your offense. So you should spend at least 2/3 of your time in the gym working defense. If you're a good trainer, if you really want to learn to box, learn how to work a defense. It's the name of the game. The art of the science is to learn how to fight defensively, stay close enough to your opponent so you can hit and not be hit back.
Title Boxing's got you covered with 16 action-packed videos to get you in the best condition of your life. Boxing and conditioning experts Danny Campbell, Michael Rutherford, Jeff Finnick, and Russ Anber put you through the paces to show you everything you need to know to improve your speed, strength, agility, and stamina. How to wrap hands, hitting the heavy bat, medicine ball, obtaining the edge of speed, interval training, punching at angles, advanced techniques, explosive speed and power, mastering the basics, punchment secrets, getting bigger and stronger, dynamic speed and thrust, counter punching, working the corner, defensive skills and drills, body punching, and more. Get only the ones you want or get maximum impact with the entire series. Get the secrets of over 80 years of combined boxing and physical training experience in one action-packed video series. Where do you get it? Exclusively at TitleBoxing.com. TitleBoxing.com. If we don't have it, you don't need it.